Hello students. Students, in Foundation Physics, Lecture 1 and Lecture 2, I have cleared the vector analysis in Lecture 1, addition of vectors and law of parallelogram. In addition of vectors, we always use the head-tail method. Okay, like if you have any vector A, correct? If you want to add two vectors A and B, then on the arrow on the head of the first vector, second vector starts from the head of the first vector, and this is the tail of the second vector. Very common concept. The direct path or vector is resultant of the other vectors. Correct? This is the main concept, students. The direct, okay, always you remember the direct path or vector is always resultant. Suppose PQR or PQS. Direct path means, suppose you start from traveling from A, correct, and to reach at S, the path is first you go to Q and from Q to S. Two paths means two vectors A and B, but you also reach by adopting the direct path AS. So direct path AS is the resultant of the vectors A and B. Always you remember this concept, students. Okay. Suppose you have three vectors A, B, C. Don't hesitate. Vector A plus vector B plus vector C, and direct path is this PQST. So this is the direct path R. Very similarly, if you have more than three vectors, suppose vector P, vector Q, vector R and vector S, find out the resultant. Student, A, B, C, D, E, then P plus Q plus R plus S. Here one direct path is available. Direct path is available. These are the direct paths. Correct? So direct path is A, B, C, D, E. A is the resultant. A is the resultant. So students, if you have 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, many more vectors, don't be hesitate. The direct path is the resultant of the given all vectors. Okay, students? So this is the resultant, addition of vector. ये मैंने आपको रिवाइज किया, एडिशन ऑफ वेक्टर. ओके, एडिशन ऑफ वेक्टर. इफ you want to subtract, suppose this is A and this is B, P, Q, S, this is the direct path, means PS is the resultant of A plus B. But if you want to know about vector A minus B, A minus B, so it is very simple. The direction of B, if you want to A minus B, for this you reversed the direction of B like this. Okay, this is opposite side, S dash, this is negative B. Okay, अब here in triangle PQS dash, this is the direct path, this is the direct path. So PS dash is equal to A plus minus B. Correct? This is the subtraction of vector. It is very easy. Okay. If we take illustration, suppose a particle moves on circular path like this and the radius is 2 meter. Correct? A particle moves with a constant speed. Question is clear, students? A particle moves on the circular path with the constant velocity, constant speed of 3 meter per second. 3 meter per second. And it starts from A, correct? And after some time it reaches at B and C. Okay, so student, you have to find the velocity at A minus velocity at B. First question. And second one is the velocity at A minus velocity at C. These are two questions. Okay, very important and very confusing. So student, you don't confused here. First thing is, you remember always the velocity of a particle on circular path is always in the direction of tangent. Okay, suppose you have to find the direction of velocity at A. First you draw a tangent. This is the velocity A. Okay, and at B also draw a tangent VB, and on C also VC. But in question the particle moves on the circular path, with constant speed, and student, you know the speed is the magnitude of velocity. Speed is the magnitude of the velocity. So magnitude means modulus. So mod of vector A is equal to mod of vector B is equal to mod of vector C is equal to 3 meter per second. Okay, student? This question already I have taken in the first lecture, but some students have feels a problem, so again I take in this lecture. These are the magnitudes. So the particle moves on circular path with constant speed, means the speed, numerical value of velocity at A, numerical value of velocity B, and numerical value of particle at C is always constant. First part, VA minus VB. First you draw a vector diagram. This is the direction VA, and all of you know the length of the arrow represents the magnitude, represents the like this. Suppose this is the vector, so this length is the magnitude. Okay, and ये starting point, and this is final point. Okay, suppose first you assume a scale 1 meter per second is equal to 1 centimeter. So this length is denotes vector VA, correct? And if we expand backwardly, it meets with VA at 90 degree. So like this is also VB 90 degree, correct? This is VB, correct? VA and VB. If PQS, this is the direct path, this is VA plus VB, but you have to find VA minus VB. Student, VA minus VB also written as VA plus minus VB, VA plus minus VB. So to find minus B, very easy concept. This vector you reverse like this. This is minus B, this is minus B, and also you clear on the diagram VA plus minus VB is equal to VA minus VB. This is your final vector diagram. Okay, and you measure the PS dash, you get the final result. But student, in standard 11th, 12th or 13, you don't have a scale or you don't measure, correct? You use the formula, correct? Sir, how? Always this is 90, this is 90 degree, correct? And you use, this is VA, this is VA, always 90. So you use here law of parallelogram. Resultant is equal to A square plus B square plus 2AB cos theta. A square plus B square plus 2AB cos theta. According to the law of parallelogram, A means vector VA, mod of VA 3 square, and also second vector VB if we write here VA square plus minus VB square. VA square means square of mod VA, 3 square plus 3 square, 18, 9 into 2 means 3 root 2 meter per second, 3 root 2 meter per second student. Okay, ये क्लियर हो गया. एंड सेकेंड पार्ट here VA, correct, and here point A, point C, this is VC. Okay, up both the vectors are acting at different points, acting on different points. So how we draw the vector diagram? By using head tail method. By using head tail method. Head tail method. Head tail method, student. Head tail. Okay. So this is VA. This is VA, and from the head of the first vector you draw the second vector VC. This is VC. Both are numerically equal and opposite. So many student tells the answer 0. Tells the answer 0. Yes, if you calculate VA plus VC, VA plus VC also 0. But your question is VA minus VC. VA minus VC. So first you reversed, okay, the direction of VC you reversed like this. From the arrow, this is minus VC. This is minus VC. So here VA plus minus VC is equal to VA minus VC, and you measures here. So this length plus this length, both the lengths will be added. You know, here 3 and also 3. So 3 plus 3 is equal to 6 meter per second. 6 meter per second. But if you have a question, और अगर नहीं है तो वो क्वेश्चन दिमाग में आना चाहिए कि सर हियर यू यूज द वेक्टर डायग्राम एंड बट इन द पार्ट फर्स्ट यू यूज द लॉ ऑफ पैरेललोग्राम. सो सर हाउ वी आर यूजिंग हियर द लॉ ऑफ पैरेललोग्राम, लॉ ऑफ आइरोबिट. आप लेक्चर को सुनते समय नोटबुक और पेन आपके पास होना चाहिए और नोट करते रहिए. अब हाउ यू यूज द लॉ ऑफ पैरेललोग्राम? फर्स्ट थिंग इज यू ऑलवेज रिमेंबर, अकॉर्डिंग टू द लॉ ऑफ पैरेललोग्राम बोथ द वेक्टर्स आर एक्टेड एट अ सेम पॉइंट, Here this is the head tail method. This is VA, and this is the common point. Suppose O, VC. Okay, at the same point you use VA and VC. different, correct? But if you here this angle, correct? But you know the law of parallelogram is for the addition of vectors, correct? But here we use VA minus VC, करेक्ट? तो ये VA प्लस VC जब करेंगे तो ये 180 हम यूज करके कर सकते थे, लेकिन यहां पर वेक्टर डायग्राम आपको यूज करना पड़ेगा, करेक्ट? दिस इज द फर्स्ट इलस्ट्रेशन. ओके, वेरी सिमिलरली in the same question, or to make it more clear, we use another illustration. Suppose this question is also I have taken in the first lecture. Suppose a car is moving on the circular path. A car is moving on the circular path. It starts its motion from A, and after some time it reaches at B. This is the center, correct? And the speed of car at A, the speed of car at A is equal to 3 meter per second, and at B is equal to 4 meter per second, correct? And the position of the car makes an angle 60 degree at the center of the path, Here you have to find VA minus VB. Okay, the change in velocity. Find out the change in velocity of car from A to B, correct? In previous illustration I also tell the direction of the velocity in the case of circular motion, circular path, always the direction is tangential. This is VA, okay? And at B also the direction of tangent, correct? It intersects at O dash, suppose. And students, all of you know the direction, the angle between the tangent and the radius. Tangent and the radius is always 90 degree. So O dash A is a quadrilateral, and the total angle of the interior angle of the quadrilateral is 360 degree. So 90 plus 90, 180. So rest of two angles also 180. So 80 minus 60, this is 120. So the angle between VA and VB is 180 minus 20, also 60 degree. So here we want to find the change in velocity. Very easy, students. Suppose here we draw separately vector diagram. This is VA and this is VB at 60 degree, at 60 degree, but you have to find VA minus VB, VA minus VB. So VB is with negative sign, so we transfers the B, इसकी डायरेक्शन को अपोजिट कर दिया, किसकी, VB को. तो ये हो गया VB in the same length, correct. This is minus VB, this is minus VB, okay. Or if you use another concept, so again P, if this is PQS, PQS, very simple. You know, here in previous lectures or in this lecture also, we clear that the direct path is the resultant of two another vectors, PQ plus QS, PQ plus QS. So PS is equal to PQ, means VB, and QS, and PS is VA, PS is VA, okay student. So the QS vector is equal to VA minus VB, VA minus VB. So this vector QS represents the change in velocity, change in velocity, okay, change in velocity. तो ये इस वेक्टर डायग्राम से क्लियर हो गया स्टूडेंट्स कि ये चेंज इन वेलोसिटी को रिप्रेजेंट करता है. एंड ऑल्सो यू नो अबाउट द कोसाइन रूल, कोसाइन रूल, ओके. Again I repeat, A, B, C, all of you know the opposite sides represent small a, small b and small c. So cos A is equal to B square plus C square minus A square upon 2BC by using this for here, okay. So cos 60 is equal to VA square plus VB square minus delta V square upon 2 VA VB, ये मॉड है, ओके. cos 60 is equal to, if you don't put here only theta, cos theta is equal to VA square plus VB square minus delta V square upon 2 VA VB. So delta V square is equal to VA square plus VB square minus 2 VA VB cos theta. This is the formula, this is the formula. So you put here delta V square is equal to VA square plus VB square minus 2 VA VB cos theta. So you put this value, mod of VA 3 square plus 4 square minus 2 into 3 into 4 into cos 60 degree. This is delta V square. Here we write delta V square is equal to 9 plus 16 cos 60 1 by 2 minus 2 into 3 into 4 into 1 by 2. 2 cancels. So 25 minus 12 is equal to 13, delta v square. So delta v is equal to under root 13 meter per second. Okay, delta v is equal to under root 13 meter per second. ओके स्टूडेंट, तो ये अब क्लियर हो गया आपको. तो इस तरह से जो भी और एप्लीकेशंस होंगी चेंज इन वेलोसिटी की और चेंज इन वेक्टर की, तो आप इस तरह से फॉलो करके आप सॉल्व कर सकते हैं. ओके स्टूडेंट, सो ऑल्सो आई हैव टेकन द टॉपिक यूनिट वेक्टर. व्हाट? यूनिट वेक्टर. यूनिट वेक्टर इज अ वेक्टर. Unit vector is a vector has the magnitude 1, has the magnitude 1. Correct? Magnitude क्या होना चाहिए? जैसे किसी भी वेक्टर का मैग्नीट्यूड अगर 1 हो गया, यूनिट हो गया, तो उसे आप क्या कहेंगे स्टूडेंट्स? यूनिट वेक्टर. क्या कहेंगे? यूनिट वेक्टर. Okay, and also you know, if vector A, then it can be written in unit vector form. Vector form as A cap. A कैप. स्टूडेंट क्या करेंगे हम लोग? एक कैप लगा देते हैं इस तरीके से. करेक्ट? तो इस तरीके से स्टूडेंट्स यूनिट वेक्टर हो गया. एंड ऑल्सो आई हैव टेकन द रिप्रेजेंटेशन ऑफ वेक्टर. क्या बताया मैंने? रिप्रेजेंटेशन ऑफ वेक्टर. रिप्रेजेंटेशन ऑफ वेक्टर. सपोज आई विल टेक one illustration. Suppose this is the inclined plane and inclined at theta. Correct? In first figure, or student here also theta. Correct? यहां पर दो कंडीशन है. You have two inclined plane. You have two inclined plane, and both are inclined at theta. Okay. Suppose here this is the unit vector A. Unit vector A parallel to the inclined plane, and unit vector B perpendicular to the inclined plane. Very simple. Here also very similar. This is the unit vector A parallel to the inclined plane and perpendicular to the inclined plane. Student, question is both the unit vector A and B represented in x and along x y axis, or you can say in I cap and j cap form. Correct? Student, you have to represent the unit vectors A and B in the form of I and j. सर भूल गया I j क्या है? अच्छा, अगर आप भूलेंगे तो मुश्किल हो जाएगा. x axis, y axis and z axis. Okay student, along x unit vector I along y, along x unit vector I, along y unit vector j, and along z axis the unit vector k is used. Okay, so if you want to represent the a and b in the form of jk, very easy. First you draw x axis and y axis, correct? A is parallel to the inclined plane and inclined at theta, so very simple, this is unit vector A, correct? And this is theta. Students, also you studied about the components of vectors, Suppose this is r, so at an angle theta, the component of r is r cos theta, So here, student, this is I cap and this is j cap, correct? So this I resolutes along unit vector by multiplying cosine. तो इस डायरेक्शन में क्या हो गया, I cos theta, and at 90 degree r sin theta, so j sin theta. So the unit vector A is I cos theta plus j sin theta. It is clear? Unit vector A is equal to I cos theta plus j sin theta, correct? And here for the unit vector B, it is very easy. How? You forward this line, and this is 90, this is 90, also 90, and this is theta. So this angle 90 minus theta, correct? तो ये एंगल क्या हो गया, 90 minus theta. Suppose this is the x axis and this is y axis. Okay, so this is unit vector B. Here we clear the diagram for B, for unit vector B, correct? This is x axis and this is y, correct? So this angle 90 minus theta, So how will you represent the unit vector B, correct? Very easy. This like this. This is unit vector B and this is angle 90 minus theta. So you resolute in this direction. In this direction, B cos 90 minus theta is equal to B sin theta in this direction. Okay, and in the direction of y, this is B. Okay, तो ये, or you can say this is minus I, opposite to the positive axis, opposite to the positive axis. Okay, student. So this minus I cap in this direction also you can be written as I cos minus theta minus I sin theta, minus I sin theta, correct? And here this angle, this is J and this direction, okay, this is angle theta, this is angle theta. So student, here in this direction J cos theta, J cos theta. So student, in the direction of B, in the direction of B is minus I sin theta plus J cos theta. This is the final answer. Okay, here the very common concept we use, both I and J resolved in the direction of A cap. Okay, so A cap is equal to I cos theta plus J sin theta. Here I and J resolved in the direction of यूनिट वेक्टर B. और रिजोल्यूट कैसे करते हैं? जिस डायरेक्शन में थीटा होता है हम कोसाइन से मल्टीप्लाई कर देते हैं. ये भी कह सकते हो कि ये 90 माइनस थीटा है, तो कोसाइन से जब इसमें मल्टीप्लाई करेंगे तो r cos 90 माइनस थीटा और r cos 90 माइनस थीटा हो जाएगा r sin थीटा. तो इस तरीके से ये है आपके रिप्रेजेंटेशन ऑफ द वेक्टर इन यूनिट फॉर्म, इन यूनिट फॉर्म स्टूडेंट्स. ओके, सो यूनिट फॉर्म, करेक्ट, वेरी इजी, I hope. And you, if you revise, then also you have confidence to solve the questions on the basis of addition of vectors, subtraction of vectors, correct? Here you clear the unit vector. Unit vector is the vector has मैग्नीट्यूड 1. जिस भी वेक्टर का मैग्नीट्यूड 1 होगा उसे क्या कहेंगे स्टूडेंट्स? यूनिट वेक्टर. क्या कहेंगे? यूनिट वेक्टर. और यूनिट वेक्टर को कैसे रिप्रेजेंट करते हैं हम लोग? पहले तो कैपिटल लेटर यूज करेंगे और स्मॉल जो भी वेक्टर है और फिर उस पर कैप लगा देंगे. क्या लगाएंगे? कैप. लाइक दिस, आर कैप. सपोज you have vector A is equal to AI plus BJ, AI plus BJ, and you have to find the unit vector A. Then unit vector A is vector upon mod of vector, and mod of vector is AI plus BJ upon under root A square plus. If we generalize in 3D, generalize in 3D, 3D means x axis, y axis, z axis, AI plus BJ plus CK. Okay, so here AI plus BJ plus CK upon mod of A means under root A square plus B square plus C square. And student, if this is important, if vector A is makes an angle with x, y and z axis is alpha, beta and gamma. Alpha, beta and gamma. So student, the cosine of the cosine of alpha, cos alpha. Cos alpha is equal to coefficient of A. Coefficient of A upon mod A under root A square plus B square plus C square, student. Cos beta B upon under root A square plus B square plus C square, and cos gamma, student, C upon under root A square plus B square plus C square. Okay. If we add after squaring cos alpha, cos beta, cos gamma, so cos square alpha plus cos square beta plus cos square gamma. So students, here A square plus B square plus C square common, A square plus B square plus C square cancels 1. So cos square alpha plus cos square beta plus cos square gamma is equal to 1. So student, here one relation is very useful for you in many more numericals, many more problems. The square of the cosines of the vector is always unit. Is always unit. Okay, student, is always unit, means cos square alpha plus cos square beta plus cos square gamma is equal to 1. Okay, so we will take an illustration. Suppose a bird, suppose here, always you remember the square of the cosine of the vector is always 1. We will take an illustration. A bird moves with velocity 20 meter per second, 20 meter per second in a direction making an angle 60 degree with the eastern line, and 60 degree with vertical upward, represent the velocity in rectangular form, Okay. So student, a bird moves with velocity 20 meter per second. It is the mod of velocity 20 meter per second. Okay, and in a direction making around 60 with eastern line, you know, north, south, east and west, 60 degree. Okay, and eastern line is x-axis and this is y. Okay, here three directions are given: x-axis, y-axis and z-axis. And student, You know, if any vector makes an angle with eastern means x-axis is alpha, upward means y-axis, beta, correct? So here alpha is equal to 60 degree and beta is equal to always 60 degree, correct? So in vector analysis, total three axes are available, x-axis, y-axis and z-axis. Here alpha is given, beta is given. So student, how will you find the gamma? What? Gamma, correct? You know cos square alpha plus cos square beta plus cos square gamma is equal to always 1. Putting this value, cos square 60 plus cos square 60 plus cos square gamma is equal to 1. So, student, here cos square 60 plus 1 by 4 cos square gamma is equal to 1. So, student, cos square gamma is equal to 1 minus 1 by 2 is equal to 1 by 2. So, cos gamma 1 upon root 2, then gamma is equal to 45 degree. Gamma is equal to 45 degree, correct? So अब आपको क्या मिल गया? अल्फा, बीटा एंड गामा, करेक्ट? एंड इन द फॉर्म ऑफ IJK, in the form of IJK. Student, note it? Okay. So here we write, you know, in the unit form. So the vector 20 plus I cos alpha plus j cos beta plus k j plus k cos, ये बीटा है, cos gamma. So 20 I alpha 60 degree, cos 60 means 1 by 2 plus j by 2 plus k cos 45 means 1 upon root 2, 1 upon root 2, student. So here 20 to root 2 I plus j, or here also you leave it. This is the final answer. Velocity is equal to 20 I upon 2 plus j upon 2 plus k upon root 2. This is the application of the cosines of the vectors. So student, you always remember the vector rules, because these rules will be very useful in your next lessons. Okay student? So next topic is position vector. Position vector, correct? The word position means, as the name position, it gives the location of a particle. It gives location of particles with reference to the origin of axis. Suppose this is x-axis and this is y-axis, and suppose this is point P. particle placed at P. Okay, so the position vector is a position, this is the position vector which refers to the origin of the x y axis frame. किस फ्रेम के रिस्पेक्ट में? एक्स वाई एक्सिस फ्रेम, यानी जिसके रिस्पेक्ट में आपकी पोजीशन मालूम चल रही है उसे हम कहते हैं फ्रेम ऑफ रेफरेंस. फ्रेम ऑफ रेफरेंस. हियर स्टूडेंट, द पोजीशन वेक्टर इज अ वेक्टर which gives the location of the vector, location of the particle with respect to or with respect of the origin of x y axis frame. So here suppose the coordinates of particle P x1 y1, x1 y1, correct, and suppose it moves to Q and coordinates x2 y2, student, correct, and also you studied the representation of vector. If this is R1, okay, suppose OP is equal to R1 vector, correct. If you want to represent in term of ij, so student, all of you know, if you draw a perpendicular, suppose n1, this is x1, and suppose draw n2, this is y1, correct, and here unit vector you use I cap and here unit vector j cap. So x1i plus y1j, x1i plus y1j, okay, and the position of Q, suppose the position vector of Q with respect to the origin is R2. If you draw perpendicular, this x2 and this is y2, so OQ is equal to R2. R2 is the position vector of Q. Position vector of Q is equal to x2i plus y2j, student. Okay, this is the position vector. Position vector is a vector which gives the location of a particle with respect to the origin, and another word we use, the displacement vector. Displacement vector. Displacement vector means this P, Q or R vector, correct. Displacement vector is the vector, देखिए यहां ध्यान रखिएगा, if you define the position vector, correct, is a vector which gives the location of a vector or particle with respect to the origin of xy axis frame, correct. But if you define the displacement vector, so what you tell? The displacement vector is a vector which gives the location of vector or particle with respect to an other particle other than the origin. Other than the origin मतलब अगर origin के respect में हम position vector ले रहे हैं तो उसे तो position vector कहेंगे, और अगर हम origin के अलावा कोई पॉइंट लोकेटेड है किसी फ्रेम ऑफ रेफरेंस में, करेक्ट, मतलब अदर देन ओरिजिन। जैसे यहां द पोजीशन वेक्टर ऑफ Q with respect to P is also known as displacement vector, is also known as displacement vector, correct। Here you know the direct path is always the resultant। तो यहां डायरेक्ट पाथ क्या है, देखिए, इनडायरेक्ट हो गया R1 और इनडायरेक्ट हो गया R। डायरेक्ट कौन हो गया, OQ। सो in triangle OPQ we have OQ is equal to, ये बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट है, मैं लिखता जा रहा हूं, आपको लग रहा है बस ऐसे ही होता जा रहा है। स्टूडेंट, प्रैक्टिस मेक्स मैन परफेक्ट। तो आप प्रैक्टिस करेंगे तो आप बहुत बेहतर कर सकते हैं, प्रैक्टिस नहीं करेंगे तो कुछ नहीं होने वाला। तो डायरेक्ट पाथ हो गया रिजल्टेंट OP प्लस PQ, OP प्लस PQ। सो डिस्प्लेसमेंट वेक्टर PQ इज इक्वल टू OP माइनस OQ, OP माइनस OQ। तो ये डायरेक्ट हम लोग बुक में लिख देते हैं या कॉपी में लिख देते हैं, तो कहां से आया, क्लियर हो गया। अब OP OQ की वैल्यू पुट कर दो स्टूडेंट। हाँ, इतना याद रखना, फाइनल पोजीशन माइनस इनिशियल पोजीशन, ओके, फाइनल पोजीशन माइनस initial position, always you remember। so OP x1i plus y1j, x1i plus y1j minus x2i plus y2j, okay। so here we write the position vector R is equal to x2 minus x1 I cap plus y2 minus y1 j cap। This is the equation for the position vector, correct। and mod of R is equal to under root the square of coefficient of I, x2 minus x1 square plus y2 minus y1 square। this is also you get an other formula, and this formula is also displacement or distance। तो अगर हमने मॉड ले लिया तो डिस्प्लेसमेंट आप ना कह के इसको डिस्टेंस ही कह दो स्टूडेंट, डिस्टेंस। और ये फॉर्मूला डायरेक्ट आपको इन 10th क्लास कोऑर्डिनेट में बताया गया है, करेक्ट। तो देखा आपने कि वेक्टर में इस फार्मूले को हम लोगों ने डिराइव कर लिया। अब अगर आपको यूनिट वेक्टर निकालना है स्टूडेंट, तो यूनिट वेक्टर ऑफ R इज इक्वल टू R अपॉन मॉड ऑफ R। सो x2 माइनस x1 I कैप प्लस y2 माइनस y1 j कैप अपॉन अंडर रूट x2 माइनस x1 स्क्वायर प्लस y2 माइनस y1 स्क्वायर। दिस इज अनदर फॉर्मूला, करेक्ट। तो नोट हो गया आपका स्टूडेंट, वेरी गुड। इफ वी जनरलाइज द रिलेशन, इफ we generalize the relation in x, y and z axis, so displacement vector x2 minus x1 I प्लस y2 माइनस y1j प्लस z1 माइनस z2 माइनस z1k, करेक्ट, z2 माइनस z1k, और मॉड क्या हो जाएगा, बिल्कुल सिमिलरली अंडर रूट x2 माइनस x1 स्क्वायर प्लस y2 माइनस y1 स्क्वायर प्लस z2 माइनस z1 स्क्वायर। और अगर आपको यूनिट वेक्टर चाहिए तो r वेक्टर अपॉन मॉड ऑफ r वेक्टर, करेक्ट। तो ये आपका हो गया क्या, पोजीशन वेक्टर, करेक्ट। तो इस तरीके से अब आप इस तरह के बहुत से क्वेश्चंस सॉल्व कर सकते हैं। मैं कुछ इलस्ट्रेशंस ले लेता हूं। ओके स्टूडेंट, पॉज करिए, नोट करिए और मैं चला आगे। ओके, सपोज you have vector A, suppose the position of two vectors, the point A moves from A to y plus 3j plus 4k, correct. Suppose a particle moves from A to B, A to B, 4i plus 5j minus k, correct. Find out the position vector, find out the position vector. Suppose A and B, find out the position vector. Position vector, you know position vector of AB, correct, is equal to final position माइनस इनिशियल पोजीशन, फाइनल पोजीशन माइनस इनिशियल पोजीशन। अब अगर आपको मॉड लेना होगा तो क्या करेंगे, अंडर रूट स्क्वायर ऑफ कोएफिशिएंट ऑफ i, करेक्ट। तो बहुत इजी है, एक मैं करके दिखाता हूं। 4 माइनस 2, तो ये हो गया 2i प्लस 2j माइनस माइनस प्लस हो जाएगा तो माइनस 5k। तो ये तो हो गया पोजीशन वेक्टर। और अगर आपको मॉड लेना है पोजीशन वेक्टर का तो अंडर रूट 2 स्क्वायर प्लस 2 स्क्वायर माइनस माइनस प्लस 5 स्क्वायर, तो ये आ जाएगा 4 प्लस 4 प्लस 25, तो ये क्या आ जाएगा 33, करेक्ट। यहीं पे कोई वैल्यू दे दी जाएगी तो यूनिट वेक्टर से आप उसको मल्टीप्लाई कर देंगे। तो इस तरीके से ये हो गया आपका पोजीशन वेक्टर, करेक्ट। ये हो गया स्टूडेंट्स, ओके।